Group 3 presentation over Second Life Learning Meditech Applications for Medical Employees. Presented by Alma, Belinda, Michelle, and Brad. Research overview, we touch on 4 key points. First, challenges. There are several downsides to Second Life that may prevent an optimal learning experience. There are plenty of opportunities for technical difficulties since Second Life is prone to glitches that are included in the tools you download, like for instance avatars being kicked out of their environment. Also, if students are not equipped with the skills to overcome these difficulties, they may have a problem learning within the Second Life experience. If students don't work well together, then the environment may not be advantageous to them, but if they keep at it, then perhaps they can have a more collaborative learning experience. Also, the benefits. Virtual worlds like Second Life can be used for problem-based learning. Also, if classrooms enter Second Life, they can break into teams and explore problems using different approaches. A few of the advantages: students can distinctively learn and participate from their own home computer. Also, students can collaborate with peers, their community, to solve problems in a constructive learning approach. A few of the recommended uses we came up with were: educators can encourage foreign skill language development, multicultural immersions, and training for special needs students. Also, role play is really great and should be encouraged into Second Life. Unconventional teaching strategies can flourish into Second Life since it allows for more learner-centered, constructive approach to education. Now, our next topic would be educational resources. We touch on 3 key points. First, we talk about the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic is hardly the only health organization to embrace virtual reality. At the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, we learned that instructions conduct stress relief meditation classes with the use of Second Life, which was a great interesting thing we found out while exploring the tour world. And the National Health Services, we learned through touring the Second Life, is that it's an interactive learning experience. When we toured this area, we read how the National Health Services is designed to educate visitors about combat relief post-traumatic stress disorder, which was a great interesting topic. And when we went to the American Cancer Society, we learned that in Second Life of the Cancer Society, we learned that in addition that in 2014 a Making Strides Against Breast Cancer virtual event was also added into Second Life to help cure for cancer and had more donations to the Breast Cancer Society, which was a great interesting thing we learned about that. Now, we talk about our learning scenario. Our learning scenario, basically the interaction with the other learners and the educator is limited in learning management systems because of the range of connectivity and limited to discussions and web conferencing. In Second Life, however, the range opens up. For example, a virtual cancer education world that can work on projects together through their avatars that they control. They can exchange ideas, thoughts through note cards and research other science realms to gather new knowledge that they can collect all together and share. Collaboration develops a different level because of the vast content that has been compiled in Second Life. Learners can truly work as a team no matter where they are in the world. Our team experience, we had a great time. We did our virtual field trip. We learned a lot touring together, exploring new worlds, learning about our different subjects. We had a really great time. We learned about the Mayo Clinic, the National Health Services, American Cancer Society, and all together we came up with Second Life is a really great educational tool if used in the right spots.
Using Second Life has been an amazing experience, from learning to create an avatar that can possibly resemble myself and then have it travel to different destinations by walking, by flying, by navigating into different areas, into different real world life application settings has been a true understanding of what virtual online learning is, what 3D resembles. I believe that the amazing part of learning this platform in different languages is also an added feature to Second Life. The ability to blog, to network, to learn new skills as you become more experienced and more comfortable with Second Life has an amazing long term learning opportunity. And I believe that Second Life should be a great part of our educational technology learning experience.
Hi, this is Belinda. Second Life was completely an outside the box experience for me. I have seen my nephews use avatars in virtual spaces on Minecraft, so they had a field day seeing me learn to take control of the different features available um, with my novice skills. But as I began to navigate, I got a little bit more comfortable. I couldn't really see myself using the running and the flying for the particular size that I was visiting. But as I looked around Second Life into other communities, I could see why those features would really engage, experienced virtual fans. One of the things that I really, really enjoyed the most was the teleporting. I thought it was kind of cool when Brad and I were in there once. We were able to get each other into different sites and really join each other quickly. So that was kind of cool. Chatting with one another was also nice because it just added another, feature, another dimension of accessibility. I really think that overall, Second Life gives us the flexibility to have information at our fingertips. So a developer can really truly make their destination as engaging and as interactive as any other learning platform. So um, altogether, I really like the journey. I like the experience. It wasn't only interactive and informational, but it was also very much of a participatory and stimulating learning space. So I really think it's cutting edge, and I think that it's going to open doors for many future learning environments.
Having the opportunity to use Second Life for a class for the second time was a completely different experience than the first time. I appreciated being able to learn all the new advancements that have taken place in the program since the first time I had used it. I really liked being in a class where there is so much support and help. Um, I can remember our first time meeting, we had a little bit of difficulties, but we were still able to get through it. Using this with students really gives them creativity and freedom to be who they are, and I truly think this kind of environment helps students that are more introverted become more outgoing and express themselves a little bit more. I think having an app for this would be awesome and really would create a better experience for those of us that are maybe traveling. And I really think the future in online learning is very bright.
Hi, my name is Brad Lampton, and from my point of view on the experience, it was a great time exploring the Second Life three-dimensional worlds. Had a great time. It was my first time ever using it, but at first I was a little lost. I ended up exploring different places and didn't even notice it. And time as time went by, and our first group meeting, we had a great time. We met up. We kind of explored a few of the places that we toured, and for instance, we went to the Mayo Clinic, kind of toured around there. Then we went to the National Health Services and the American Cancer Society. But overall, I had a great time learning about it. It's a great, unique software tool that you could incorporate in your classroom, business area. It's a great learning tool also. And I believe that all subjects could use this virtual platform to make learning more exciting, especially for visual learners like myself. So I really enjoyed learning about Second Life and really great experience. Thank you. I'd like to thank you all for listening and watching our presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.